Alright guys, so we are back for another one. We're going to do Central Dispatch today, which is primarily vehicles, cars, trucks, vans. Occasionally you'll see other things, but that's, sometimes equipment and stuff, but it's mostly cars. All my other videos that I've done on load boards, DAT, truck stop, all those, which you can check out on my channel, they've done significantly well, so I figured I'd go ahead and do Central Dispatch today. Now, Central Dispatch is a little bit more complex out of the rest of them, but it's still not too bad. So once you sign up, which the process to get signed up is it's a little more difficult than others, but once you do, that's the end of it. You just gotta do it one time. So you're logged in and everything. Now, if you're a carrier, you're gonna go to up here. You're gonna go to Find Shipments, and then you're gonna go to Search Vehicles. Now, Central gives you significantly more options than most load boards. So you can either do region search, you can divide it into your region, state specific. You can pick multiple, like you can just do Illinois, or you can, if you hit command, you can start selecting random different ones. And then you can also do city search. So now I'm located out of Charlotte, so we'll use that for an example. And then we'll do Charlotte to Southeast. So that includes all these listed. Now, like I said, you can go and you can be very specific as to where you want to go. And you can even do city search. You can select the radiuses all the way down to 25 miles up to 100 if you do city search. So you kind of just have to mess around with it and kind of see what you want. But for this example, we're just going to go with 100 miles within Charlotte to the south, anywhere in the southeast. Now, if you come down here, this is where all your options really are. Now, you got vehicle types, obviously. I normally always leave it on all types, but you can go under ATV, boat, cars, different types of campers, all that stuff. Trailer type, some of the stuff is pretty self-explanatory. Open, some of these loads on Central Dispatch, they have to be enclosed, and it will tell you that. Running, non-running, normally non-running vehicles, they pay more, but you have to deal with, winching, they might not have any keys, there's different scenarios, repos, sometimes it's all different stuff, you kind of have to just call and ask. You can also do the minimum number of vehicles. Now, I do mess with this sometimes. Sometimes I'll put, 2 to see if I can, do 2 picks, or 1 pick, 1 drop with at least 2 vehicles. That way you're not doing too many single picks and drops, which makes it a little easier, but it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Ready to ship. Most of the stuff on Central Dispatch is always ready to ship. We'll go over payment types here in a second. You can do minimum total pay, how much the whole entire trip will pay. And then you can also do the per vehicle per mile. So like if you need $1 a mile per vehicle, it won't show anything less than that. Now this is just for how many show up on a page per page. You could do that so you don't have to click over to a new page. It's kind of just a waste of time not doing that. And then you could do sort by. Now I normally leave that alone until I actually get to the loading screen, and then I'll start messing with that. So after you have everything filled out to your specifics, you're just going to go to search vehicles. Takes a second to load. Okay, so now once the results pop up, now going from within 100 miles of Charlotte, shipping out to anywhere in the southeast, it's a total of 474 vehicles. So if you want, what you can do up here is you can go to sort by. You can do, the pickup area closest to furthest. Everything listed is what you can do. Now, typically, I look at price per mile on here. Every load board's a little different. Like on Truck Stop, I will not. I'll look at the newest ones, especially considering Hotshot loads on Truck Stop, they don't last, so you're really going to want to sort it by the newest stuff. So once you get through all that and you actually get to the listings, everything kind of simplifies. It's going to show you your pickup, the delivery, obviously, and most of the time it even shows you, where it, where at it is, because, I put in Charlotte and it's showing Columbia, 79 miles south of Charlotte, so it kind of helps out. If you come over here, These are the hours, because the car world hours are very drastically different. There's some places that are here at Certus, they're a prime example. They're Monday through Sunday, 8 to 9 p.m. So they're open a lot. So you kind of have to go by that. Now, when you call, typically, they immediately, if you're quickly wanting to call and just find out, you're going to want to give them right off the bat this reference ID number. This is how they pull up the load. Generally on freight load boards, you kind of just like, hey, I've seen you have, this load from, Charlotte, North Carolina to Memphis, Tennessee, or something like that. There's no reference IDs number or anything, and you pretty much just tell them the locations to pick and drop, and then they might ask you what it is or something to help them remember, and then they'll have it pulled up on the computer. Now, another important thing that you're going to want to look at is their ratings. They have 939 reviews, and then they have 99.4%. I guess that's like basically positive feedback. So that's really good. There's a lot of scams that go on, I hear, with cars and dealers. So you kind of have to be a little bit more careful. I mean, there's also similar problems with freight, but see, this guy, he's got a 93%, and so if you click on it, I think it'll show you. So he's had 9 all-time negative reviews. Reasons why, I'm not really sure. Vehicle not ready for pickup. Vehicle not ready for pickup. Late cancellation or no-show. So I guess it's probably really not that bad, as long as none of them were for non-payment or something along those lines. You kind of just have to make the call yourself. If you come all the way here to the right, you're going to see when the vehicle was posted and when it needs to ship. Like I said, most items on Central Dispatch you can see are, ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. Most, they're pretty much all just ready to go. Now, if you guys are also coming from freight where you wait, net 30, net 60 for a check in the mail, or you get, you run every single thing through your factoring, this is totally different when you run cars. You have things such as you have cash on delivery. COD stands for either cash on delivery or certified check on delivery. You have ACH, which is direct wiring to your account. You have, you can have com checks. There's all sorts of different things on here. And that's kind of just up to you. They also send out checks in the mail. And you can do, like you see right here, it says quick pay. There's just, you have to be prepared that there's many different forms of payment when it comes to cars. And it always tells you on here, see, this is a company check, and it'll always be certified. Company check. COD, it's either cash on delivery or a company check, some sort of certified check. On delivery, ready, will issue a com check or wire upon delivery. So it's just things of that nature. But after that, that's pretty much a summary of how this works. You'll figure out something that you want, and you make a call and hopefully book on it, and then just run some cars and try and make some money. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'll see you on the next